This is how one sentence changed how I measured my entire life. Because one day, my best friend, he came to me and he said, "You need to every month take one day where you can have a quiet walk, a bench in the park, a seat on your terrace where you can calm down and check your shit, bruh." And that's exactly what he told me. You don't want to check your partner, you don't want to check your job, you don't want to check your fitness level, you want to check yourself. You want to ask yourself, how am I actually doing right now? Am I becoming the person I wanted to become or I set to become, right? And when we talked about this topic, I somehow realized that how many people have ever told me that they actually do this, and the answer was almost none have told me that they take a specific day out of their month where they check their shit. Quite literally, right? Okay, so how do you know you're changing? It's not because you suddenly become confident, right? It's not because life gets easier, but you know you're changing because your standards quietly begin to shift. And here are a few subtle signs I noted down. Number one, you consume different things. Maybe you're here on this video, maybe you're reading more, you're listening to podcasts, you're watching videos that make you think actively and consciously. And even before you act, your environment begins changing your mind, right? Because you're consuming different content now. It's not dramatic, but it's quiet in a way. Number two, you catch yourself. Maybe you stop doom scrolling before you go to bed, right? You replace one sugary drink with water. Massive success. You go for a walk once a week. You catch a negative thought, and instead of believing it, you simply watch it pass. That is improvement. Number three, you begin studying yourself. You check your shit. This is where real things change, right? You write, you reflect, you notice patterns about yourself. You stop asking, why am I like this? And you begin asking, okay, what keeps creating this version of me? And awareness changes behavior in a way. Number four, consistency, right? You're consistent, and this consistency, it becomes your identity because you've been working out for months, you've been reading for weeks, you've been meditating, you've been cooking healthier food, you're walking. And at first these were somehow difficult, but now they simply feel normal. And that's one of the biggest signs you've changed, because stopping now would feel strange in a way, and your old life begins feeling unfamiliar to you. Number five, you begin designing your life differently. Complete game changer. The music you listen to, the clothes you wear, your friendships, your relationships, your routines, they stop happening to you. You begin choosing them instead. And that's when you realize you're no longer reacting to life, but you're actively and consciously creating it for yourself. This is somehow the beautiful part, right? Change really or rarely feels dramatic. It's subtle and it feels ordinary until one day you look back and you realize you're living a life that would have felt impossible a year ago. I am now there where I wanted to be 10 years ago, and I reflect back, and this, where I am right now, this was the dream scenario that I wished for about 10 years ago, right? Okay, 3 practical lessons for you to comprehend what I just said in this video. Number 1, schedule one day every month. Like I said before, like my best friend told me, check yo shit at least once a month. Go somewhere quiet, no phone, no distractions, and just ask yourself really, honestly, how am I doing? What's improving? What's slipping? What deserves more attention? And treat it like a meeting with the most important person in your life, which is you. I scheduled these meetings with myself because I realized the meeting is about the most important person, which was me in these meetings, right? Number 2, stop consuming endless self improvement, right? Watch one video, read one chapter, and close it. Write down one idea, apply that for a week. So you actively and consciously consume the content, which is 1 to 2 videos, a chapter in a book, and you are able to focus on it and actively apply it to your own life. Knowledge compounds through action, not through quantity, right? Number 3, trust the process, right? Real change doesn't happen in one breakthrough. For me, it was 10 years, subtly, all right? It happens through dozens of small check-ins with yourself. 1 month becomes 6, 6 become 12, and before you realize it, the person you hope to become is quietly becoming your normal, which is amazing, right? Right. Try to apply these 3 practical lessons for you to just comprehend and to actively change your days, weeks, and months subtly, so that after weeks and months and years you can reflect back and say, wow, I was disciplined enough, I actively and consciously chose to change my life. Alright?